Hey, my name is Kendrick Celestine. Today I'm gonna talk about my video. This has been on my mind for so many years, and I need to get this out of my head. So I'll just share it. I'm gonna let you discuss this topic. It's gonna be. It's about interracial commercial. I don't know. When I was growing up, I remember there was this commercial. Actually, a long time ago, there was this little biracial girl with the white mama and black father with this Cheerio commercial. A lot of people criticize about that commercial was so terrible, but in reality, I didn't see nothing that was really wrong with it because, seemed like a good, happy couple with a family, with their kid together and stuff like that. Over time, it's like criticized, but it's like, but they got a problem with an image with a black man be with this white woman with their biracial child. But when a black woman will be with a white father, it's all of a sudden there's no problem. No one says nothing about it. That's some undermined stuff right there. And to me, honestly, I really have nothing against who you have the commercial, and I didn't say nothing was the problem with it. What the problem with it is, but I noticed lately over time, I noticed like every like commercials with couples in them being like I see like two white couples or two Asian couples or two Latino couples, but I hardly ever see two couples be together. It's mostly a black couple. But every time when I see a black person who will enemy with their partner, it's always a non-black partner all the time. When I see it every single time, but for some reason, when I notice is like a lot of times today, when I see like what that's really trying to tell me, you think he's better than her or she's better than him, and that's really what the message is really trying to tell me there. So what do you mean? But see, the reality, I think it's just because you try to worship all that brainwashing. But see, when I look at like other groups, you don't do that to their communities, but why bring that in our community, bring it in our circles, so we do that. But see, we're like the only group of people, blacks, will tolerate that thinking. See, we're the only group of people who will accept that. We'll accept bullshit. We'll accept the ignorance. We'll accept tolerance. We'll accept disrespect. But when you look at other groups, how they function, they don't tolerate that nonsense in their circle. And there's some who do come with respect and the tolerance or not. But certain mindsets you're just not going to deal with. Certain ways you're not going to tolerate. Some things you're not going to accept. But a lot of times, when I usually look at something like the interracial like commercials, usually when it comes to like the black parents or the white parents that who marry, tell them, hey, black parents say, hey, if you marry out, you can marry whoever you want. When I notice with those white parents who say, if you date out your race, we're going to cut you off. We're not going to disown you. But one day, and the only reason I'm dressing this out, I noticed one day, I saw like an interracial couple one day. Beautiful couple. This was like a black man and a white woman. And I seen what was beautiful about it. But I noticed one thing at the wedding. The black woman or her people were there. But I noticed that white man be with her future wife. All his people was not there. And that's telling me something. That's telling me there means they're not accepted. That's telling me there is you're not going to take my money. That's telling me there saying you already think you're better than me. Say, to let you know we're not going to fill it with that. To see all that generational opposite, but reality behind these interracial like dating and marriages is really behind money. It's always about money. They never marry a guy who's poor down, who's poor. I see mostly white women who get with black men or mostly be up. They never be down or being like in the gutter and stuff. I never really see that. And that's just honestly, I'm not saying that all, but see, boy, is that. But see, one day I came across a detrimental video, and it kind of really told us something. But I already know what this is about. But all this interracial mixing, it's all come from slavery. And all this is just getting back to one another groups of people. What happened during history. So that's pretty much how I see it. But typically, do I really care who you really date, who you mess around? No. Who to me to tell you to love? No. That's not my place. That's none of my business. So, hey, I deal with people based how they treat me and how they really get along and respect me. Honestly, if they can't respect what I got, what's the point for them to deal with me? So, I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I just got to break it down how to weigh it. But so it was stuck in my head, so I wanted to share it. So, anyway, the title of my video, Interracial Commercials. So, like, dislike, comment out below, see what you think of it. I will continue making more later on in the future. I hope you folks have a wonderful day where you're at, whatever the part of the area. I know there's a lot going on, but keep praying up. So, this is Kendrick Celestine, and I'm